My name is Aiden Gunasegura, and on this channel, Experiences with Aiden, a channel that will range from history videos to interviews in the effort to raise money for the San Diego Food Shelter. Today, we're talking about dogs. Who doesn't love dogs? One group of people who love dogs are soldiers. Did you know dogs were used in many wars throughout history? From Romans to present day, dogs were essential to some war strategies. Dogs were used as far back as the Romans. The Romans used dogs as a weapon during wars. They used them for patrolling and for battles. The breed that the Romans used were called the Cane Corsos, and they used them as war dogs. They equipped them with armor and spike-studded leather collars. The armor would drive fear into the enemies, and it will also serve as a purpose to protect the dogs. But imagine these huge dogs with spike-studded armor just charging at you, will just drive fear into anyone who stands in their way. This is what the Romans used for battles. Cane Corsos during peace times were used as guard dogs and as farm dogs. During the Civil War, dogs also had a big role. Almost every regiment had some sort of pet or animal of some sort that they took care of. The most common one was a dog. In the Civil War, dogs were used to cross enemy lines to carry information and messages. Dogs were also used as prison guards and morale boosters, like mascots. Some dogs were so well trained that they only took commands by their unit. There's one story of a dog named Dog Jack. He fought in many battles, he was involved in many battles, and he was wounded 3 times in the line of duty, and he was captured twice. One of the times he escaped all on his own, and the second time, his regiment thought he was so valuable they traded him for a Confederate officer. Dogs were also important during World War I. Dogs had many roles during World War I. They were used to deliver messages, track enemies, detect explosives, and to find wounded soldiers. Dogs were so useful that they set up dog schools to train dog soldiers. Ambulance dogs were sent out to find wounded soldiers and get to places where normal medics or people couldn't get to. One famous dog during World War I was a dog named Stubby. Stubby was supposed to be just a mascot, but he did much more. One night, with Stubby's sharp ears, he was able to hear the whine of artillery shells falling and able to warn the men in time to take cover. Another time, while they were sleeping, Stubby, with his sharp nose, was able to smell mustard gas, and all the men were safely able to put their mask on. Dogs were also used in World War II. They were used for guard dogs, messengers, scouts, mine detection, and mascots. Some dogs were even trained to be parachute dogs. One of the most famous dogs of World War II was a dog named Chips. Chips was a German Shepherd mix and was part of Patton's 7th Army. He served in North Africa, France, Germany, and Italy. One of his most heroic deeds was in Italy. His fellow troops were pinned down by an enemy pillbox. Chips rushed the pillbox and helped capture 4 of the enemy soldiers inside. Dogs were essential during the Vietnam War. 90% of soldiers who died did not see their killer. Dogs were important because they can alert their unit of an enemy ambush. They were so effective that the Viet Cong put out bounties on them because of how much of a threat they were. It was estimated that the dogs and the handlers saved over 10,000 lives. Dogs were categorized in 3 different groups. The aggressive dogs were sentries. The calmer, smarter dogs were used as scouts. And Labradors, due to their amazing nose, were trackers. One dog named Nemo was a Vietnam War hero. Nemo lured his handler many times from ambushes from the Viet Cong. One of those times, the Viet Cong got off a few shots. One of the shots hit Nemo right in the eye and he lost an eye. The other shots hit his handler. Nemo fought off the rest of the Viet Cong's ambush while a friendly soldier got his handler to safety. Even when his handler was starting to fade, Nemo came back and laid on him to protect him. In today's battles, war dogs are still used. 1,500 military war dogs are used in either serving in the field or helping recovering veterans. Dogs are so important in almost every aspect of our lives. Now I finally understand what the meaning of man's best friend is. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please take a look at the link below. It's to the San Diego Food Shelter and they need help during this time. Thank you.